Dr. Russo, people across Central Florida are calling in and saying they felt the earthquake. Is that something that's possible?
Definitely possible. And I'm seeing on the USGS website that people are reporting having felt it all over South Florida. So not at all a problem.
Um, this just seems so rare in Florida, is it?
Pretty rare. The earthquake happened west of Cuba. There's a plate boundary there. And so it pops off every once in a while with fairly large earthquakes, 6 and into the 7 range. So, it's not completely unprecedented. It's not an everyday occurrence either, though.
So what caused this for Floridians to feel it? Was our Earth, was there a quake here, or are we just feeling the aftershocks, or how would you best describe this?
I don't think we're feeling aftershocks. The earthquake, the GS is reporting the earthquake at magnitude 6.1. The tsunami warning center has it at 6.4. That's not very big. So I wouldn't expect to see a huge number of aftershocks at high magnitude from that. But maybe it just is in the right location for good directivity to send the waves directly to us here in South Florida. I would guess it's something like that.
Is there any danger of it creating further sinkholes here in Florida? Anything like that?
I doubt it. Looking at the intensities with which people are reporting it, it's very low. So I think they probably felt, a little rumble or something like that, but people aren't reporting any damage. So I would say before you get to sinkholes or anything like that, you'd want to hear people saying, oh, my bookshelf fell over or something like that. Nobody's reporting that.
Scale of 1 to 10, not a Richter scale, but how rare is this for Floridians to feel this?
Um, I think it happens every couple of years, I would say. I've been working here since 2004, and I can remember maybe 3 or 4 other times that people have reported feeling earthquakes. I also get the occasional contact from somebody who's feeling earthquakes that nobody else feels, and that's unusual, but I think not entirely, again, not entirely unprecedented.
Are you in Gainesville, sir?
I am.
Okay, tell me what you teach.
I teach geophysics, I teach seismology, I teach the intro geology class. I've taught everything from oceanography to climate change to sort of all the basic geo classes you can teach.
And so when you have really hands-on, I would think that this will come up in your classes. I don't know if you have summer school, but certainly because many of your students likely felt this.
Yeah, it's possible. I'll be teaching again in July, and for that summer, second half of the summer, and the students are usually incoming freshmen, so they're pretty eager, pretty enthusiastic. I may hear from them about this. We'll see.
Overall, what would you say to Central Floridians who they might be, and pardon the pun, shook up over this?
Right. I would say it's pretty unlikely that this is something that's of concern to us in terms of damage or health and safety. Um, the plate boundary zone there, like I said, it does produce fairly large magnitude earthquakes in the Cuba region. That's still pretty far away for us to get damage. Um, so I would say, don't worry too much. Don't buy an insurance policy for earthquakes or anything like that.
What about our ocean, the folks, whether it's on the Gulf Coast or on the Atlantic coast, will they possibly see any increased wave activity?
It's still a pretty small earthquake, 6.1, 6.4. I would guess not. But it did have a mechanism that looked like it could have disrupted the seafloor. So an earthquake can cause tsunamis and waves if it breaks the seafloor. And this earthquake was a little deep for that and a little small for that. In magnitude, I would guess not so much, but there's always the possibility that, sometime in the future we do get one that produces some waves.
Okay, so don't buy the insurance policy just yet.
Not yet. I would say definitely not. You have a lot more to worry about from the hurricane season coming up than from seismology around Florida.
Anything